Hello.
I'm assuming it's recording now. So, right, it's recording? Okay, good. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. What are you doing? I did like a poll thingy question, whatever
Question
you
and
call
answer.
it. Yeah.
Question and answer. A Q&A, basically.
A Q&A.
on
On my Instagram story. So, I think, probably all three of us could just like answer the questions like our opinions or whatever, if it's more of like an opinionated thingy. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that.
I'm cool with that. It's not that bad.
Okay. Alright, so the first thing, I think I want to do this one like second to last, I think.
Question.
Okay, so the first one is, if you could go anywhere, where would you go and to what country?
Oof. Paris. I want to speak different languages. I want to speak French for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Japanese. Japan.
Probably, honestly, not wrong with Japan.
Tokyo.
And, but I think I would honestly go to, Beijing, China, because they have the Eye, which is the greatest library that has, I'm pretty sure, over 1,000 books, over 1,500 books,
Wow.
and that's where I want to go.
That's a lot of books.
Yes.
Lock it up for you.
Wow, for me, I think I would want to go to every country and stay there.
Just like her sister. She travels
Yeah.
the world, basically.
Yeah, or like the YouTubers Damon and Joe, like do what they do and like travel and make money off of it because they are lucky and they get to do stuff like that.
Travel, food, people, gorgeous sights. Who wouldn't want to travel?
Yes.
Gorgeous people.
Yes.
Of course. I'm going to have a foreign dude. I'm not going to have an American dude, because... Nah.
Okay. Oh boy, this one's going to be easy for you to answer. What is your favorite music artist and why?
K-pop. K-pop. I love K-pop.
Just one artist, K-pop.
K-pop.
One artist is K-pop.
BTS.
Not wrong with that.
BTS.
Not wrong with that.
BTS.
Okay. See, I could say BTS. Nothing's wrong with that. I mean, they technically are artists, but like,
Technically
and
are.
why?
They're singers.
Because their music is relatable, and it's not like about, all the nastiness of the world.
It's not rap. It's not.
It actually has good meaning lyrics.
Yeah,
It
That's
has
what I
meaningful
like
lyrics, and
about
that's
it.
what's required of an artist. Like, if I can't relate to your lyrics, then what's the point?
We need to relate to everybody's lyrics in life.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even introduce you guys. This is Yuki, and this is Kayla.
No one introduced herself when we just put the names in.
Okay, you know what? That works too. I don't edit. She edits.
She the bomb diggity.
My favorite music artist and what? I don't actually know. I know I sort of covered it in another video, but I think overall, I really like K-pop, like them. But then like other artists like Syed and stuff.
Oh, yes.
I like listening to him.
Yes.
So, oof. Favorite dessert? How about all of them? I will consume all of the carbs.
No. There is a favorite dessert, and it is a Oreo milkshake
Ooh.
I like
with
vanilla.
no whipped cream, because
I like vanilla milkshakes. They're my favorite. Vanilla ice cream, vanilla anything. I'll just die for. Yes.
Yeah,
It's the
I'm
best.
just gonna consume all the carbs and get fat and happy.
Yes. It's the best. It's the best.
What kind of books do I read for fun? Well, when I actually have time, all of them. I actually checked out a book recently from the library,
Hold on.
and it's being used as part of the stand that this camera is on. What are you doing? You're going to make the camera fall.
No,
No,
it's possible.
no.
She can do it. She can do it. She can do it. Yeah.
All right, well that works.
It was aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, I checked out this book, and it's basically the biography of Queen Elizabeth I, I believe. Yeah, and I checked it out literally because I like the aesthetic of it.
Okay, so is it like what kind of books do we read, or like our favorite book?
Yeah, what kind of books do you read for
Fan
fun?
fiction.
Okay, fan fiction. They do count. They do count. But I'm gonna have to roll with you here, because there's no like. Actually, there is a genre, and it's fiction. Has to be fiction. I can't read non-fiction, but it's like, if it's in fiction, then as long as it has a good plot, then I can roll with it. has to exclude romance. Or romance cannot be the main point of the story. Very particular on that.
What about you?
Yeah, I read, let's see, any type of books that are interesting to me. Basically, yeah.
That pretty much sums that up,
What
yeah.
I put my type, yeah.
Oof. Favorite candy?
Reese's.
Okay, I'm actually
I
have
love
to say
chocolate.
Kit Kat.
I like Kit Kat, but really anything dark chocolate I like. But I really like Kit Kat and
That
chocolate.
sounds good. Right about now.
But I really, really like Kit Kat. So.
You know they sell
Sounds
extra
good.
large Kit Kats, right?
Yes.
Yes, and they come with about like 12 pieces. I've eaten those in my day a lot.
Yes, those are actually really good.
When I was a kid, my favorite candy, like hands down, was Butterfingers. But now it's just I like Kit
Me,
Kat.
I don't know. I could never get into Butterfingers.
Same.
My mom, she really loved them. Like, she would, like, one Christmas, I bought her a whole box. They were like, I bought her like 2 boxes of Butterfingers.
Ooh.
And she said thank you, and she loved it.
Yeah. For
My
my
mom-
dad, I want to get him like a whole box of like 100 grain bars, and I crocheted a tiny little bear. It's like this big. I'm going to have a bear holding a 100 grain bar and like Merry Crisis, because we quote vines up in here.
See, for my mom, I think it was like 2 Christmases ago, I got her a 1-pound Snickers.
Ooh.
Wow, that's...
And my little brother, he got 2 half-pound Reese's.
My
Wow.
sister, she
Okay.
got like a huge Hershey's Kiss thingy. It was literally like this big,
Okay, that's big.
and she ate it all in like I think a month or something.
Wow.
See, that's how you know that's enough chocolate to last that
See, me.
She was holding off on it. She used to save chocolates for a long time. I'm not
did
even getting
too.
into that. Okay. The next question is from my mom. She wants to know, how did I become so beautiful? I am in awe, and
She came to
I don't know, Mom. How
came to
did
do
that?
that. She
I
has
came
her-
out of you.
She has her looks of her mom. She has her looks of her mom. That's why the reason why she came so beautiful. Because of
I
her
look
mom.
more like my dad. I have his shoulders, I have his nose.
Oh, I got my dad's nose. That's the
I look like
Norwegian
my
part
dad.
of me. Like,
If my hair was cut off, everybody says that. If my hair was shaved, I look like my dad as a boy.
That's terrifying.
And if I didn't, I look like my mom too. My sister doesn't.
I have like barely anything from my mom.
Oof. I look like a perfect mix between my parents. Like, my eyes, when I get happier, they're more blue, which my dad has ice blue eyes. I have my dad's nose. I'm white, like both my parents, 'cause gotta love being
See,
white
like the interesting
squared.
thing with my eyes is like my eyes are brown, but if you notice the rim, you'll see they'll switch between blue and gray.
Yeah, mine
So
is
it's a hint
between
of white
green
that's in
and
my
blue.
blood.
And then, like, the outside part of the colory part of my eye, that's, like, a darker color.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're doing, but okay.
Don't ever question it.
Um, Okay. The other thing is, what hobbies do I like?
She likes languages.
Yeah, I really, really like languages. Like, I see a pretty language and I'm like, well, I can't help it. Let's go learn Portuguese.
Maybe that's why
or
she's
Arabic, or French, or
majoring in
Mandarin.
languages. Maybe the reason why.
And I actually have learned parts of basically all those languages. It's a fun time, but not when you try learning German, Swedish, and Norwegian all at the same time, because you will die.
Okay, German is not that bad. I took 2 years of German. I took 2 years.
It's not bad by itself,
Yeah,
but when you
it's
try
not.
doing it at the same exact time as you're doing Norwegian and Swedish.
And they're like almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you
Bad.
look at that one word, it's like, is that German or is it Swedish?
I got it mixed up like all the time. It's bad.
It's a problem. You want to know what's even worse? I mixed up German and Spanish, and they don't really have much in common either.
my
How do you do that?
I think I mixed up
almost
the word.
mixed up German and Japanese one time, because one of the teachers that I have, she's from Germany, so sometimes she answers in French, sometimes she answers in, like, German, like, just saying, like, hey and goodbye and stuff. I almost responded in Japanese, and I'm just like, not the language, honey.
Wrong language. Let me hop back a set.
Beautiful angel.
I like languages. I like languages. I like to draw, paint, and play guitar and piano.
If I had a guitar, I could continue guitar, and if I,
I
had
can
a
bring
piano,
mine
I could
down
do
here.
that.
I can bring mine down here.
Wait, what kind is it?
It's an acoustic guitar.
5-string or like 6-string?
Mine does all the strings.
Okay.
and I don't know anything about music, so...
I'm slightly talented. I played Free Fallin' by Tom Petty on the guitar.
Wow, I haven't even got that far yet. That's
And then,
amazing.
let's see, something else. What else do I like? Oh, I recently got into, like, knitting and crocheting. Like, I've used up basically all the balls of yarn that I've gotten. So for my birthday, my dad says we can go to Walmart and get a bunch of yarn.
Of yarn. And it's so fluffy, too.
Yeah, I started with, like, baby blanket yarn. That stuff is amazing, and I love it.
But it's hard to see.
I made my mom
the
a headband, and I
holes.
made my dad a bear. And then I made a scarf. I want to make more tiny bears, but I need the right yarn to do it. And then, one of the other people on my floor, she got me this huge bag of polyfill, so I can make a lot of bears.
Another one of mine is probably just like, I write. I write a lot of short stories.
Oh, yeah, I do that, too.
See, it's like writing the short stories, they're nice, and then that's what I
She
bought
sees
this.
the day with stories.
Mm.
Yeah, and I know, don't worry, I'm working on your favorite. It will be finished
You
either
never finished
by...
it.
I know, I've never finished it, but the thing is, I actually slowly am working on it to make sure it turns out in the right ending I want.
Mm.
Yes, you need it.
So probably,
Just
like,
finish it.
Yeah.
like before I leave,
Finish
you're probably
her.
gonna be able to read it.
Finish her.
Yeah. I feel like we're sort of in, like, a second romanticism period, in a sense. Because I feel like stuff like calligraphy and poetry and old books and tea and whatever is all making a comeback.
It is. Like,
And
everything.
I'm,
that
like,
has
really
happened.
into, like, all those things. I really like writing poetry. I like old books, as you can tell, because I really want to keep this book because of the aesthetic. And also, it's actually really interesting. But also the aesthetic.
Yes.
Mainly the aesthetic.
Yeah. I'm not even going to lie with you
Aesthetically
on that.
pleasing.
But yeah, I really like all of that. What is the next question? Ooh,
Question.
role model. Okay. Oof. You can start since I went like the last 7,000 times.
You got one?
Go ahead.
Oh, blah, 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 blah.
My role model is my track coach. Was my track and my cross country coach. Yes. He pushed me to do great things in life. I never pushed myself, so he pushed me and knew I can do better. And actually made the world. I broke the record in the school
Nice.
for running cross country the fastest time.
I would never make the fastest time. I would probably be the slowest.
Right? I can't run to save my life. I probably could.
I used to be the slowest.
My ankle would fall out in the middle of running. And
Yeah,
it'd just
I
be
used
like,
to be.
I would just die in the middle of running because I just can't run.
But my role model, oof. Ooh,
Oof, oof, oof.
This is probably gonna be like slightly stupid, but at the moment, like I can't consider anybody in my family really a role model, so I actually have to go with like Kim Namjoon, RM of BTS, because he actually comes up with a lot of wise quotes. He's actually been through some
He's
stuff.
a literal genius.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
he
been
is.
through some stuff, and it's just like he does emulate the like, hey, even though all this kind of happened, it's still good. I made it to where I'm at now, and I want y'all there with me. And it's just
Applauses for him. Snaps.
snaps, applauses, golf clap.
Screams.
Beautiful.
Yes. So beautiful.
Oh gosh, for me, I think it's probably my mom. In all honesty.
Mommy? Mother?
Yes.
Mama?
Mama.
Madre?
Oma!
Mom. Mommy.
Mom! Mommy! Mommy! Mama!
No, but I think for me it is my mom just because she is an amazing person and I love her. But she's also like really nice and like all my friends love her and like they want to adopt her as their mom and just like I aspire to be like you.
Inspire. Inspire. I inspire. Inspire.
It fires, man!
Yes. Oof. Okay. Favorite subject.
Art.
Oof.
You can tell why. That's why I'm an art major now. I like science and art.
I wonder if this is like going off of like all the subjects that I've ever had in school, like high school,
Yeah.
elementary, and college,
Yeah.
or just the ones I'm in college.
Nope. Every last one.
Yeah, I would say out of all the ones in general.
Okay.
Yes. You gonna consider that?
Okay. Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I mean, unless you got one, then I'll go.
I mean, I have one, yeah. Like, out of all the subjects that I've ever had, I really like, obviously, the language courses and my art classes. I really, really like the ceramics classes that I was in. Because I could just, like, I make little boys. And then I give them to my mom. And she's like, oh, what a cute boy. And I'm just like, I know, it's a fat cactus. I made her a little fat cactus one time. And
Mine
it's
will
great.
probably have to be surprising, like, not that surprisingly, but like later on, yeah, English, math, and science. Like, I appreciated math minus geometry because bad shit.
You're hurting my life right now.
And then science because I did a lot of dissections, and those were my favorites part. And that was like my favorite part of science.
Yeah.
You're hurting my life with math. My life is literally hurting because of math.
But I mean, I surprisingly like math. It's just if we got rid of geometry, then math would be.
If you could get rid of all the letters and shapes and just keep it straight to the numbers, I could easily pass.
Geometry was the easiest subject ever.
I couldn't stand the shapes. Like, I'm not supposed to do proofs, triangles over squares.
Yes, you are.
Polygons. I don't want to deal with that. Like, the only shapes I want to deal with are like delta, alpha, sigma, because that's related to temperature.
Pi.
Oh, I thought that was maybe like a sorority, and you were just making a joke about that.
Oh no, those are some of the like Greek symbols we use in science for like temperature, for mass, for like, atoms and everything like that.
The delta.
The little triangle is delta. It's just like delta is the sign of change.
That little sign thingy. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
I know
so it's
pi. That's it.
I remember celebrating Pi Day in elementary school.
Yeah.
And we would have over like.
Oh my gosh! Even in my high school, like the teachers brought in like little pies, and they wore pie shirts, and it was
I know,
great.
but I was so happy about like Pi Day in elementary school because that day it was mandatory to bring in a pie, so we would have like 30 different kinds of pies.
Oh wow!
My teacher would bring pie, and we were like, just eat pie.
I give credit to those that actually went into the pie competition and how many numbers you can memorize.
Oh yeah.
3.14149.
I thought it was 159.
Yeah, it's 159.
3.14592.
Instantly Googles it.
Let's Google this.
Like,
We're confirmed.
No, not Pinterest. Pi.
the main numbers I bother memorizing is 3.14 because it's easy to do with those.
3.14159265359. That's all I.
Pie.
That's all we're gonna go with because pi is too much.
Pie is food.
Oh yeah, favorite subject. I also really like English. My senior year English class was really fun because we made a lot of cringy videos and it was great. And I highly doubt anyone from Weibo is actually watching this, but if you are and you can take Haney's class, take Haney's class because that is a fun time.
I agree with you. My senior English class was honestly the greatest. Besides the one kid that mixed up a satyr, half human, half goat creature with satire, like a written story made to.
Satyr sounds like Satan. I'm dealing with that.
How do you mix those two up?
Yeah, like satyr and satire. I'm like, one is literally about written stories about political jokes, like Gulliver's Travels. But no, he mixed that up with like, what was his name? Grover from Percy Jackson, and I was like,
okay.
yeah,
No.
he mixed up those two.
No, please stop.
I was just like, that's not something you do, and I got mad at him and yelled.
Please stop. No, I wouldn't.
Did you say what your favorite subjects were?
Yes.
Just like art.
I said art. Hence why I'm an art major. And I like science. Hence why I'm taking 2 different science classes next semester.
Science was fun.
It is.
And favorite TV show. Ooh,
The Fosters, even though. The Fosters.
Are we going with American TV shows?
And The Big Bang Theory.
I would assume so, since I feel like a lot of my viewers are American. I could be very wrong on that, but
Yes, The Fosters and
All
The Big
right,
Bang
my
Theory.
favorite show. This is my favorite show all time. Until this day, I could sit here and rewatch every episode of it, like without a care in the world. And it's Tom and Jerry.
Yes, the kid shows. Yes.
Yes.
Tom and Jerry. Yes.
that's what that's recognized all over the world. So
I love
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
Like Tom and Jerry, even the slightly newer ones they make now, like I appreciate those,
It's
but it's
okay.
just like in general.
I like the older ones better. They
yeah.
were more funny.
Yeah, and then Jerry is secretly my favorite forever always.
Well, it's not really much of a secret now that it's out on the internet.
Hey, it's a secret.
Oh gosh. See, my thing is, I don't really watch a lot of TV. I
Okay.
mainly watch stuff on Netflix.
Okay, so what is your favorite movie then?
I don't know. There is one series that I really like.
What was it?
What is it? It has a book series with Count Olaf. It's Series of Unfortunate Events. I really, really like that one.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like,
And I really liked how well they followed along to the book. Oh,
That's
same with
important.
Harry Potter.
Okay.
I think I just like shows that really follow along to the book.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna blame you. If they follow along to the book, it's a blessing.
Mm.
That's why I think books should become TV shows, because that way they can keep all the information of the book and they can have it in different series episodes. So it's like a chapter is a TV show. But no, they want to turn everything into a movie and cut out so much.
Yes, like
Offends my soul.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Ooh,
That one really
that
cut out
one
a
is
whole
good.
lot.
It did.
Like
I
the
love
movie
To Kill
cut
a
out a whole
Mockingbird.
lot of stuff.
Like,
I also really like movies and documentaries over like the Holocaust in the 1800s and the 1930s in general.
Okay.
I like
I
that
like
time
documentary.
period for some reason.
oh, for me, my time period was basically like before kind of the world started. So it was during the Roman period. Like, that's my honest favorite. Like, there actually are some theories around the fact that, like, Caesar, he basically plotted his own death to kill him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
even though it was intended, like, it was done by Marcus and... not Marcus. Brutus! Woof! Wrong
Goodbye.
name. Actually, he got murdered by, I think, like, 5-6 people. Anyways, but they're saying, like, he basically, like, through a long series of complicated ideas, he eventually led it up to where they would have to kill him. So it was like, he plotted his own death.
Yeah.
And I was like, who wouldn't pay attention to that?
Yes, who wouldn't?
We actually did a play over, like, Caesar and all that, and, like, I think it was my freshman English class. That was really fun, because, like, my teacher, she brought in, like, costumes, even if they were just, like, bed sheets and stuff, and be like, here, this is a robe, you are Caesar, you're gonna die. And I'm just like, okay, this is fun. Fun times up in here.
I remember the last time I had to do a scene in English, it was from Macbeth. And
Ooh.
we basically had to do the scene where we were the guards that end up, like, getting...
We had to do Romeo
Passed
and
out.
Juliet, and we had to
did
each
Hamlet
memorize a line, and I
Romeo
was
and
just
Juliet.
standing up there and, like, saying it so dramatically and just occasionally looking over at the boy I liked at that time, because that's not creepy at all.
That's creepy. It's not just kidding.
No, like, the only time it gets creepy is when you guys get into a staring contest together.
Oh,
I did that often
yes.
in my English
Oh,
class.
that was-
That
no,
gets creepy.
No.
That does. Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is the last question that I had, because some of these aren't really questions, so. Do you think beef jerky is a cow raisin? Inquiring minds would like to know.
Yes, beef jerky is a cow raisin. Technically, it is.
I mean, it technically is, just because a raisin is a dried up grape. Beef jerky is dried up pieces of cow.
Thank you for acknowledging out there, my friend.
Oh, is there actually someone out there?
No, somebody honked in response.
Honk, honk, honk. Honk that car. Honk it.
But I mean, I would agree with you by technicalities it is, but it's just like, would I label beef jerky? I was like, all right, you guys want to go to the store and buy some cow raisins? No.
What
And
about
that's
some
it.
dried up cow
I
ribs?
probably would say that for real. You want to buy some cow raisins at the store?
How many people would be confused by that?
They
How many
would.
stairs would you
They
get?
were like, no, I don't want any anymore. I don't want nothing.
It's like, you know
no
what?
more.
I
It'll
didn't even
just
want
stop.
any beef jerky. Like, I'm good.
I'm
Yes.
gonna ask my brother that. Hey, you want some dried up cow bits for your birthday? Oh gosh, he's great.
By technicalities, it is a, like, cow raisin. Just would I call it that? No. It would just be weird to bring up in public. Hey, guys, you want some cow raisins?
There are a lot of things that would be, like, awkward to bring up in public, but people do it anyways.
Yes.
I know, but I'm not going to shout, like, guys, you want some cow raisins?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. That's not something I'll do. It's like,
That's
yeah,
probably me right there. Hey, you want some cow raisins? Here you go.
like, my dad,
You look sick.
like, how my dad runs it, is like, you know, crackers, right?
No, I have no idea what a cracker is.
Cracker
But
Jacks?
no, basically what ends up happening is that he was raised to call crackers cookies. So it was like, hey, can you pass me the cookies? I'm looking for an actual pack of cookies. He was like, no, the cookies. And I see the pack of crackers, and I'm
Oh,
like,
I
you're
heard
like,
about that.
crackers,
My-
right?
My auntie calls them cookies too, and I got her actual cookies, and she said
We
no,
don't even call
I
them
want
crackers. We just call them
cracker.
saltines, because that's just what we buy all the time.
Okay,
It's
I heard of
just mayonnaise.
saltines too. My sister calls them saltines.
See, if
It
somebody
makes
says
sense.
saltines, I'm automatically thinking of the actual, like, square saltine crackers.
Yeah,
and
I
if
do
you
too.
actually cover those in peanut
Yeah.
butter, they're great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or squirted cheese.
That's good, too. You're not wrong.
But, see, we just call them saltines because that's all we ever buy. Now, if we buy something like Ritz, we'll be like, hey, can you hand me the Ritz? But in general, like, you want some crackers? What crackers you want me to get you? The kind Dad puts in his soup. You mean the kind that Dad eats and the soup is just a dressing.
At that point, yeah. But hey, it was fun. That was the last question.
It was the last question, and I have no idea how to close this, so...
How we're gonna awkwardly close this? Alright, you beautiful, blessed beings that exist in the world.
Beautiful, blessed beings. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Alright, beautiful people, subscribe down below.
Like,
Tell a
subscribe.
friend,
Or you can click wherever I have the subscribe button, either there or
Subscribe
there. I
down
don't
below.
remember where.
Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
There. You get a subscription. You get a subscription. Everybody gets a
Yes,
subscription.
tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to watch my video. Watch her video.
And then, hey, just listen to us basically laugh and snort for a good couple of minutes.
Yes,
That's
and
fun.
But
bye. Peace out.
have fun, blessed young ones and old ones and all those across the world.